This is my husband's fish tank. So we had this fish tank for, let's say, about 2 years now. It's nice outside. But this video is how I end up with this cup. Look at that. Hopefully you guys like this. Let me know what you think. A lot of stuff happened in this cup. Changed my mind I don't know how many times. But anywho, this is it. Off to another tumbler. So this is 20-ounce stainless steel. Now prepping it, scrubbing, and then base paint white. Okay, so I got this wrapping paper from Walmart. I bought it because I just love the reflection, like the iridescent reflection from this paper. So we're gonna Mod Podge the cup and then let it dry and then seal it with Mod Podge maybe 3 or 4 more times. Alright, so I got this permanent vinyl from the dollar store, so we're gonna give this one a go, see how good it will actually adhere to the tumbler. But I believe I did about maybe 2.5 inches of width for the middle part of this tumbler. Alright, and then as you can see, I did not use any taping to line up my middle vinyl. Just kind of eyeballed it, just made sure that it did wrap around the cup. And this vinyl, unfortunately, even though it says permanent vinyl, it did not adhere very good to the cup. So I did seal this with Mod Podge a couple more times. Alright, so as you can see, I made a boo-boo here. So when I try to trim the edge, I trim it too short. So I just cut a little piece and match it all up. And now I think it looks okay. We're going to cover this with Mod Podge and then glitter. Alright, so here's some Mod Podge. We'll just use an old brush. We're going to use glitter, heart, I just love this white pearl glitter. And then it's from its Pretty Personal Backstage Chardonnay. I think I'm going to use it on the top. So we're going to do a little bit of blend of this two glitter. Alright, so I've decided to use the white pearl at the bottom of this tumbler and kind of push it up a little bit more towards the wrapping paper, so it gives it that snow effect. Alright, so after the Mod Podge dry, so now I'm applying another layer on the upper part of the cup, and we will apply the white pearl glitter, and then we'll let it dry, apply another Mod Podge and another layer of white glitter. And then just go ahead and top off any excess glitter. finally sealing our tumbler with all of that beautiful glitter. So equal part of part A and B of tumbler epoxy resin. I believe I used about 20 ml of epoxy. All right, so here I forgot to record, but I did sprinkle a little bit of that chunky backstage glitter on the first half of the tumbler, and then down at the bottom where the snow effect is, and then sprinkle a little bit on the top part of the our tree here, and sealed all of this with matte clear Rust-Oleum sealer so my glitters don't move, and then I did apply the epoxy, and here we are. And then we use our heat gun to blow any or pop any bubbles actually. So we'll have a nice smooth finish. Okay, and then so I decided I want to give it a little bit more shine. The glitters are already pretty, but I have this chunky white glitter flakes, I guess. Same from Glitter Heart Co. So I did apply a little bit at the bottom, and then mix it a little bit, like like pinch of it on the top part of the cup. All right, some of those chunky glitter went into our middle vinyl, so I just kind of pushed them up or down. Basically, I don't want them in that middle part of the tumbler. All right, so after the epoxy dried for 24 hours, I did cut my vinyl strip. So this is 11.5 by 0.25. I'm using a shimmer permanent vinyl. It's a Cricut brand. And you know, sometimes the Cricut vinyl doesn't cut all the way with the machine. So I did run this twice. As you can see here, just a little bit of stubborn part. So I'll show you a trick how to kind of fix this issue. So you just get your craft knife, as you will see me here in a second, and then you just run the blade very lightly in the line. So you basically just run it through the line, and it'll just cut it for you perfectly. Alright, so I'm not applying pressure, so I'm basically letting the line guide the blade to cut the strip. Alright, so this tumbler only got one layer of epoxy, so it's still very rough. So when I did apply the vinyl, you can still see or feel the bumps from the glitter, but it's okay. I didn't mind because I meant to apply another layer of epoxy with a mix of the white like glitter, and it'll smooth everything out. So I cut the strip, make sure the strip runs all the way across, and then once you apply the vinyl on a one layer of epoxy, you cannot peel it out or reapply the vinyl. Basically it's going to peel off the epoxy layer. So if you don't want that happening, I recommend doing 2 layers of epoxy until it's like completely smooth. So I just let the line guide me through around the tumbler. So go ahead and use your craft knife to cut the seam, and then it'll look more uniform. Alright, so once this is done, then I will apply the second strip just below the first one. Alright, so after that, now we're applying the thinner strip of vinyl. This is actually, I got this from Amazon. It's actually a nail art strip, and it makes life so much easier. Alright, and then I've decided to add another color and put it right in the middle of my 2 black nail strip or nail vinyl strip. After this tumbler is coated with 2 more layers of epoxy until smooth. Alright, so once I'm finished with this, I will go ahead and seal all the vinyl. I use polyacrylic liquid sealer. You can get it at like Ace or any hardware store. You can use Mod Podge. That's alright too, as long as the vinyl is sealed so they don't move around when you apply your epoxy. Alright, it is finally done. This tumbler took a lot of turns. Changed my mind I don't know how many times. Took me at least a week to finalize it. Baby, it's cold outside. I designed this on the Cricut desktop. Loving the shine on the Tumbler epoxy resin. Yes, yes, yes. Tumbler from Maker Flow. And again, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think. If you want me to make more videos, it's my first, so comment below. Thanks again. Bye.